Welcome to this episode of ServidiOHs. I'm Austin, that's Sam. Austin brought up something pretty cool, man. I thought it was like insanely dope. Apparently a town in Finland could power a town with no wires?
Yeah, they're using a lot of, I'm going to pronounce it wrong because I'm an X-Men fan, magneto-electrical currents, like
Electromagnetic?
apparently it's a big deal. So what they're doing is they're basically using the magnetism and things like that with the electricity to fine tune the signals and to be able to broadcast them sort of like radio signals. And it's to reduce wires and things. And I wonder if we as a society, global society, are going to harness that power. It's a very big step for society to be able to do something like this. A few years back, I don't want to talk on this topic too long. I want to get us moving here because we got some fun stuff to talk about, but it would be really cool if we could find a way to find these small devices, sort of like Bluetooth in a way, to where you would plug a transmitter into the wall, and all these mini devices, you'd plug them into like the back of like your Xbox, DVD player, like, you know, computers, things like that, even lamps, and it would be a wireless transmitter, so you wouldn't have cords running everywhere. You could just pop the socket into the special slot. Everything would essentially be wireless.
I think that'd be dope. That'd be crazy if it like somehow like a bird flew through like the transmission and just fried into like a cooked bird on your plate. That would happen. No, I actually think that's a dope idea. I mean, there's a bunch of dope inventions that are happening. I can't remember what country it is, but they have like a highway that actually like charges your vehicle while you drive on it. That's sick, you know? And that Finland powered town sounds awesome. No wires. I mean, who knows, you know, like we don't know like the bad of it, you know, but if you could power up a town and no one like gets like odd ass tumors, I'm all for it.
I didn't by any means think the movie was bad. I just think this is one of those films that wants to establish more lore and build into a bigger picture for what is to come. I saw a lot of people very hesitant to go see this film. And I'll be honest with you, when I was walking out, I noticed somebody in the front row completely passed out. It can put you to sleep. It is very slow. There aren't too many zombie sequences. It focuses a lot on the Jimmies, the council of Jimmies, or the group of Jimmies, like the Satanists. It doesn't give you the same amount of, I'd say, action or rush that the first 28 years later gives you, but it's still a very solid flick. And the ending, obviously, is the best part. That's probably the only time I really lunged forward in my seat. It's just not as fast paced as the first one before it. It's building up to something. I don't want to spoil anything, but you're gonna like the ending a lot. It's worth seeing. I was looking forward to seeing more of the Doctor, and they give you plenty of him, and there's a very cool relationship established with one of the infected, which I thought was awesome. And it's really cool to see one of them have a storyline and to see from an infected's point of view. That was very awesome. But again, it's just quite slow because I think it's building up towards an end. Like I think that's something that a lot of people coming into this series don't realize. They're building into a pre-existing world. You watch the original and you want to see Cillian Murphy. Just give it time and accept the fact that there's more to be told in this world, and it's going to be brought to an end. And I think the ending is going to be a very huge climax that's going to be worth it. I don't think that they would invest in a trilogy straight from the gate for nothing. As far as a out of 10, I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10, because while it was slow, it still, again, had some very cool moments, and it did not hold back. There were definitely several moments that made me uncomfortable in terms of the violence that the Jimmies commit, man. You know, skinning people alive and just hearing people scream and knowing, you know, uncomfortable stuff, man. Making quick, you know what I mean? Don't put people in pain, and innocent people at that in the world. Not too much of a spoiler, but yeah, go check it out. Wait till streaming, whatever. Just don't give up on it. I think there's something coming, and it's gonna be awesome.
The jabroni of the week, I'm not sure if you even followed this one. He's not really in the news as much. He's like more like movies, pop culture, and stuff like that. So don't hold him accountable. It's me you want. But anyways, the jabroni of the week is Nakima Levy Armstrong for that St. Paul church protest, you're a jabroni because you got your ass locked up and you said what you were going to do on camera prior to doing it, so you deserve it. So, jabroni of the week.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the store, get some merch while the merch is merching, and don't forget to merch and like and subscribe and merch.
Merch.
You wanna buy the merch, get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show 'em what you got.